once again. It's been quite a long time. Okay, so I've got this one. It's a Sahara mini laptop image book. Yeah, so there's a sticker there that says not on, and yeah, it really is not on. And if you plug in the charger, I don't have any charging LED, nothing. This is just dead, so I won't waste no time. I'm just gonna head over to opening the laptop, see what we can do about it. Let's open it. See a physical drive there, a replaceable HDD. So yeah, without opening it further, let's first plug in a charger. Try to measure some voltages. Yeah, let's see. So we don't have a main power in there. Yep. Let's just make sure meter is up and running. Yeah. Meter is fine. Do we have 19 volts there? Yeah, we do. We have 19 volts. But we don't have anything inside. So yeah, like I'm saying, there is no main power. The main power, I just measure it from any group of MOSFETs. Like if you find two MOSFETs there, they will obviously be having a controller next to them or underneath or somewhere. But if you just find two controllers there, two MOSFETs, that's a buck regulator. It's a secondary DC power supply. So yeah, you just measure from there. You're supposed to get your main power out there. So how about there? So it seems like there's not DC in. Let me take out another one. take out this motherboard without interacting with that second PCB. There's no shortcut. Let's take this guy out. Tight. Most likely it's a 160 gigabytes. Let's see. Yeah, 160 gig. Anyways, that's not what we're here for. Okay, I'm here to check for the DC jack is broken. Let's show you what we are dealing with over here. So, as I said, the DC jack is broken. So that's our DC jack there. Just have a look behind there. Yeah. So yeah, that guy is out. And let's just grab a tweezer or something to just lift it up. Then you can see it's broken right there. So we need another DC check. So as I said, DC check is broken. This is going to be boring to replace. DC check. Reason being, I left my soldering at work. Oh yes, I do have a water station. I can use a water station. But the thing is, with that soldering, I shall have a trick. Soldering card. Lift it up. I can easily take out DC inject using this. So that's a solder sucker. The moment I just place that soldering on it, it will melt. It doesn't matter how big the chunk of soldering it will melt. This is just suck it out. So yeah, my soldering sucker. Oh yes, I do have a water station. I can use a water station. And the thing is, with that soldering, take a look. I think someone, whoever it is, I was trying to do this. Take out. They tried to take out the DC check using this. So that's a solder sucker. The moment I just place that solder, those have been it will melt. It doesn't matter how big the chunk of soldering is, it will melt. Then you just suck it over. They've been tempered with. So yeah, that's going to suck. I don't know. Let's take a look. I think someone, whoever it is that was trying to do with this, these have been tempered with. They tried to take out. Yeah, what I'm going to do, because there, take a look at that. That capacitor is not. Those have been tempered. Pretty obvious they've been tempered with. That capacitor over there doesn't look healthy to me. Yeah, because you have PC2, PC4, and PC3. These are 3 doesn't look healthy to me. Let's just check for a short circuit. Yeah, what I'm going to do, because there, take a look at that. The capacitor is not healthy. Now we don't have a shot. That capacitor, yeah, we don't have a shot. Doesn't look healthy. Let's see. the main part I was measuring it from this, guys. So like I've mentioned in my other videos, when they are joined together, wherever you find two MOSFETs next to each other, where they join together, that's your output. And then one would be your main power, the one which doesn't pass. Then the one which passes, that's ground. So this one, when the output is passing, I hope it's going to the CPU. Yeah, most likely it's going to the CPU. Let's see. Actually, I hope it does. The main part I was measuring it from this, guys. Size of like I mentioned in my other videos, the way they are joined together. Wherever I find that MOSFET next to each other, where they join together. So compared to one pi inductor, then one would be your main power. This one, the one which doesn't pass. It's way smaller than ours. So this one, the output is anyways, that's besides the point. Let's get this check off. Most likely it's going to, unless there's a way, but actually I hope it does. Yeah, it does, because it's the size of that inductor down there. It's pretty big. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I might just connect a jumper wire instead of having to take this compared to one pi inductors there. This one, it's way smaller than what I can see down there. Anyways, that's besides the point. Let's get this inject off the way. Unless there's a way, but let's see. Maybe I might just connect a jumper wire instead of having to take this out. So this inject seems to can I don't trust that I can. I'm thinking of just using a jumper wire from there to there. Let's show you guys this. So instead of having to take out the entire thing, I'm saying instead of having to take out the entire thing, like as for this whole thing, and replacing with another one, why don't you just find the jumper wire from there to there, to that pin there, just from there to there. Yeah, I'm quite sure we can do that. Yeah, there are many ways of killing a cat. Is it killing or what? It's killing. Anyways, yeah, let's use other soldering irons which I have here. I am sure they will do the job just fine. For example, this should do. This should do. Still works. Now I need an extension. This cable is too short. So what I'm thinking of doing though, before I start on with fixing of the DC inject, let's just try to fit in voltage there. See what we get. Just try to create some prototype flips. Supposed to do the job just fine. So I'll hook this up to ground, then positive. I'll try to squeeze it in there without touching ground. It seems to be fine. It's just a ground check. Yeah, we are not grounded in the ways, so I'm going to feed in 19 volts now. See if I get any LED. I don't see any life. Ah, it's working. It's working. There. Fan is spinning and we have a blue light. So yeah, it's working. Although the fan is very dirty. Yeah, it's spinning and everything seems to be fine. So with confidence we can fix the DC inject now. At least we know we're not wasting our time. So as you can see, I have tried my best to keep it as intact as I possibly can. This will take days to heat up. If you know you have a problem of forgetting where you took something from, I would advise keeping the thing as less disassembled as you possibly can. Well, I don't keep it as less disassembled as I can for reasons of forgetting where I took something, but rather because I tend to forget to put something back. So at the end of the day, I close the laptop maybe 3 times because I notice I forgot something, then I close it. When I'm closing it the second time, I forget to put something which was there the first time, so it becomes a loop. I think there's it was a CQ58. I was fixing its fan. Then on closing, let's see, first time I forgot to put the mouse pad. Then I sent the laptop away. The glory back mouse pad is not working. I then opened it and I connected the mouse pad. I sent it back, they sent it back again, and they said the speaker is no longer working. I got it, I connected the speaker, I sent it back, then they sent it back. keyboard is no longer working. So yeah, I have a tendency of forgetting to put things back. So this helps me to minimize chances of that happening. So what has just happened now is that the DC in check, that pin has gone to the front surface. So it's now less of a good idea to keep this empty in check. This out, come on. Anyways, let me put this back. Let's try to add soldering wire there and make it big. Okay, this is a bit complicated. It's not different from the small wires that we usually deal with, but I'm sure something can be worked out. Letting it charge and see if it's going to fall out. Nope, it doesn't. So at the end of the day, I'll have to add some hot glue there just to keep it in shape. Although I have a feeling that I should add bond. Bond is a little bit more stable, as it's less prone to becoming weak with the presence of heat. It just keeps its shape. Okay, plug in a charger and see if it's stable enough. Yeah, that's stable now. Let me just measure my DC in, see if I can just plug in the wire and have this thing done. No. Nah, you don't have anything. Let's just check our ground. Yep, our ground is good. So we have ground, but we don't have the positive pin. Yeah. It's not doing what I wanted to do. This thing is fine. This guy is something. Well, usually I would use this jumper wire, but then in this case I'm connecting the DC in check, connecting in 19 volts. So that's going to be, but it might not be too much, it might be okay, but I don't want to take that risk. The risk of saying maybe it's going to be too much, maybe it's going to be fine. At the end of the day, the repair comes back again, unfixed. And then your integrity decreases. They will trust you less. So it's good to fix something which is going to last some weeks. If it's something small, then months, then years, depending on what you're fixing. In such a situation, it's wise to fix it for something like more than a year. Because if you don't give them a guarantee of saying it will never break, how did the one which came from the manufacturer get damaged? So you can't give such. Not at all. Okay, that's in place. I remember my father teaching me how to do this. How to hold a wire and the soldering iron and the soldering wire in at the same time. It didn't make sense to me at the time, like why is it important that I should know how to hold the soldering wire and a wire in one hand. But yeah, I mastered the skill. Now it's easy. Okay, now let me plug this back in. I'll take you from over there. Plug in the charger. Which side do I want? Yes, I want this side. Let's see. Nope. I don't remember which one I used to power it on. I think I used that. No. Denied. Oh, I see. How do I solve that? Something doesn't make sense. DC inject says it's fine. But then it doesn't give me any voltage. Let me see. Or maybe I'm using a pin that's too big. Maybe I'm using a pin that's too big for the jack. Who could work? Maybe you. Yeah. Maybe you. Yeah. I was using a jack that's too big. It was too big. It couldn't get in contact with the main guy. Okay, anyways, there you go. We now have an LED light. And we have a fence pin. I know. But yeah, that's it. We can confidently close this now. There you go. Yeah, I'm sure you can see over there. Yeah, I know that makes sense. There, there's your blue light. We have power on. So let's try to assemble this back and see if we have a display. That might be a secondary issue now. We don't have a display. What could be the cause? Maybe RAM. Yeah, let's have a look at the RAM, and unfortunately the RAM is somewhere down there. I have to check out the board again. Yeah, let me take a look at the RAM. Unfortunately they couldn't make it a little bit more reasonable. Just gonna brush it. I won't rush into changing it. I'm just gonna brush it. Brush the slot. Slide it back in, and yeah, that's just it. This cable doesn't look healthy though. The wires are exposed over there. Let's hope nothing is destroyed in there. Where is that RAM? I know I had it. Did the other two RAM somewhere? I just want to see if I have a fan spin. Yeah, I do. I have a fan spin. Okay, just give me a moment. Let me plug in a VGA cable. See if I get it displayed. Yeah, I'm just gonna head over to the side. It's not really far. It takes me less time to just plug it in than to first change the camera and everything to face my monitor. Nope, I don't have a display. Even on a VGA cable, I don't have a display. Yeah. So let's get over to changing of frames. DDR2. Yeah. No, this is 3. It is also 3. Seems like those are going to discuss soon. Maybe. No, I have them somewhere because I was using them recently. I used them recently, not even more than a week ago. That's my PC. That's 3. Here we are. Although my concern though, if it were RAM, this laptop should be off by now, but it's still on. Because the RAM will detect that there is no RAM or the RAM was damaged, then the laptop shuts down, but it's still on. Which should give me an idea of saying the LCD has got an issue. Because I can see some wires exposed there by this LCD cable. Let me just switch it on without a RAM. See how long it goes. Let's see how far it goes. So there's no LED that's flashing to say there's no RAM. But we still have fan speed. And we still have display. We still have the LED. Let's change them. Okay, what is this? Is it? 6400S. S 6400, but it's not S. Let's see if it's going to work. Baby girl, you know you love to stay in my memory. So right now, got to sing this song so you remember me. Turn up on that now, baby. Sing. I'm thinking about you. Bang, bang, bang. S. I'm starting to suspect something else is wrong with this. Because it wouldn't make sense to say the RAM gets damaged. Because consider that the problem, the main culprit was the DC inject. There is no reason why the RAM should fail. None whatsoever. So yeah, that's it. I've tried all my 6400S PC2 RAMs and there's still no display. So I'm just gonna do this. I am going to pause for now. Then I'll do a part 2 of this video dealing with the display only. But for now, we're done with the DC inject. And yeah, it's powering on, but there's just no display. Yeah. So I'll do a follow-up video on this, doing the part 2 of it for the display. Yeah. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I have to rest, I have to sleep. Yeah, I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.